Welcome back to our channel. So the last video we have seen what is application proxy and how we can leverage this feature and what is the license requirement. Everything we have explained in the previous video. So in this video we are going to see custom security attributes. So though it is a new feature, is available for us from Azure portal, but this custom security attributes is something the same kind of feature which is provided by on-premises active directory when Windows active directory. So in the Windows active directory you can add multiple security attributes when you are creating your user account. So but in Azure there was no such option earlier, but it's good, Microsoft has provided this option, so you can create custom attributes as per your need, right? So let's say for your organization, if you wanted to have some kind of attributes, maybe blood group, or which location your exactly the local location, or which office you are in, and which floor you are in. So everything can be based on the attributes. So you can define the attributes here, and you can leverage these attributes while creating the user account. So let's see how we can leverage this custom security attributes, which is in preview state. So it is not completely available for production. So this is Microsoft just released as a preview. So if you wanted to test, you can test it. I recommend you to use only for testing purpose. Once Microsoft is completely make this available for all the tenants, then you can leverage this. So the meaning why they have highlighted this as a preview means this product may be not stable. So that's the reason they have mentioned preview. So during this testing period you may face some issues. So that's the reason you can wait until Microsoft stabilize this project and officially make available to all the tenants. So you can see here we cannot add, though I'm a global administrator, but I'm still unable to add any attribute set because the permission. You can see here, check that you are assigned attribute definition administrator role. By default the global administrator and privileged role administrator role do not have permission. So this permission something we have to add manually even though you are a global administrator. So let's add it quickly. So this is our global admin account. Go to the Azure AD roles. So assign roles. I'm going to assign it in under active assignments only. I don't want to activate multiple times. So it is a tested tenant, so that's the reason I'm just assigning permanent access. So let's see. So you can see here what they have mentioned is attribute definition administrator. Right, I believe I add attribute definition administrator. Let's see next. Active, I make it as active so it's permanently enabled. Okay, just give a comment. I have added it. It may take a couple of minutes to complete, but to take effect it may take minimum of half an hour of time, but in our case it's a test tenant, it may take longer than also. So let's see. You can see the attribute definition administrator. So let's go back and see what error they have shown to us, what permission they need. Okay, so they have asked attribute definition administrator role. So though we have assigned the attribute definition administrator role to our account, it's not available. You can see here. So that's the reason I told it may take a couple of minutes to give us an option to use the particular feature. So yeah, now after I refresh my screen, you can see I can able to see this option now, add attribute set. So here you can add set of attributes. let me add one of the attribute. Let me say blood group of employees. Blood group of employees. Okay. Oh, attribute set name. They have mentioned the set name can be 32 characters. Okay. Maybe exceeding that. Okay. So it's not taking the space and also you have to write down your attribute name continuously. Blood group I have given. Description I'm just mentioning to add blood group of of our users, or let's say employees. Okay, so the maximum number of attributes they have mentioned is 500, so it's fine. Let's keep it 50. Okay, then I'm adding here. So the moment I added, you can see other options went away, and this is one of the attribute I can use while creating the user account. Okay, so the same way you can add multiple attributes. Maybe you can add UAN number. These are all I'm giving for just for our reference, but these informations are should not be there in user account. So these are all confidential information that should not be there. Okay, for the testing purpose, I'm just adding this UN number of employees. Okay, this is also, let's say 70, we'll keep it. Add. So this is also I have added. So now we have created two custom security attributes. Let's see whether this is showing while we are creating the user account or not. I'm going to the user account. I'm going to create a new user here. New user. So in this new user, I'm gonna create a test user. Okay, test test user. Okay, let me create a password for this. Okay, I'm not going to add anything, any group for this user. Let block CNS is not enabled, so usage location, maybe I'll put India. The job title and all I don't want to mention, maybe I will put IT manager. Okay, just creating it. So if you see, while we are creating this account, we are not seeing that option custom attributes, right? But once this is reflected, when I'm going to the user profile, I can able to add. So you can see here the account is now created. Let's go on to this account. You can see here this custom security attributes. So let's click on this. Now you don't have access, check that you're not okay, or maybe it is not reflected. Let's see. Have refreshed the screen. You don't have access, check your assigned attribute or assignment administrator or assignment. Okay, for this also we have to assign a different Azure AD role. So again, let's go back to our account, assign that permission also to this, to our account. Okay, so let me go to the assign roles again. So adding the assignments, and in this selected roles now we have to select attribute assignment administrator. So earlier what we given the role was attribute definition administrator. So attribute definition administrator will give you the permission only to define the attributes, but to assign the attribute to the user accounts, then you should be having as attribute assignment administrator or reader. Okay, but it is always good to have attribute assignment administrator. Let me assign. I'll have it. This is also same active assignments only. Let's wait this to complete. Okay, this is done. Maybe again it may take a couple of minutes to show as option to add. So let's go back to our test account. Okay, let's go on to this custom attributes. You can see here still the provided row is not take effect. Maybe we'll wait for a couple of minutes. We'll see. Yeah, now the option vanished. You can see here the error what we see before that got vanished because of the particular role, the required role we assigned to this account. So that's the reason now it is giving us option to add assignments. You can add from here or here. Let me add assignment. So when I click the add assignment, it will be showing the two assignment we defined. Okay, so let me pick, sorry, let me pick blood group. Okay, attribute name, attribute name is not needed here, so I have a value. I think we missed something. Maybe this attribute set is there, but it is not giving. Let's go back to this custom attributes and check what we missed. So this blood group, if I go here, yeah, so we just created the attribute group. Okay, attribute set we created, but we not created the attribute. So now we will create attribute here. Attribute name again blood. I'll mention maybe I will mention only a string. Okay, allow multiple values to be assigned. No, I don't want to give multiple blood group for this attribute, so I've created it. So this is done. Now let's go back to the users. Open this test account now. Now we'll try to add the blood. Yes, now you can see the blood has come. So the string, this is the value, so we can add O positive, right? So this is done now. So let's save this. So I have updated blood group for this test account, but here it is reflected. You can see here when we are going to the custom security attributes, it's already there. Okay, so then whatever the changes we have made on this account, it does take effect, but it is not shown in the overview. We are not finding any such option to figure out from here. Maybe that is how they have designed. I'm not sure. That's fine. If you have any doubt on this, please feel free to put it in the comment section, and I highly recommend you to test this in your test environment if you have. Thanks for watching our channel. We'll see in our another video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.